everybody. That was a cool intro countdown. I've never tried that before. Nice to see you coming to you live from Candelo, New South Wales, Australia. I'm Melanie Horsnell, and today's special guest on Distant Date Night is Ready Spaghetti, Daniel Champagne.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello, hey. Yeah, good. I just checked that I left that thing on for you. Yeah, that's on there. Yeah, good. I'm good. I might just play a song while we wait for some people to come into the room. But it's nice to see your face.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I'm gonna play I thought I'd play. Actually, I just felt like playing Simon and Garfunkel song, but as done by, oh no, I've lost her name. It's a cover of a cover, but I just sort of felt like opening with that, and I'll come back to you in a second. Cool. All right. Just because it's a pretty song. I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continuing, tapping on my roof and walls. My mind's distracted and confused. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep, kiss you when you start the day. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and I know that I am like the rain, there before the grace of you go I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continuing, tapping on my roof and Yay. This
Beautiful,
Eva
Mel.
Cassidy. It's an Eva Cassidy cover of Eva Cassidy doing Simon and Garfunkel. It came to me just as I started. It's
What
pretty,
is
isn't
that
it?
song called?
Oh, oh my gosh, I've gone completely dopey. I'll come back to you on that one. But because so Eva, so the Simon and Garfunkel version is longer. It's got more verses, and it takes on a whole other meaning. But Eva Cassidy shortened it down to, I think, the two verses, and then I just added the first one back on again because I quite like singing it so much I don't want to stop. Yeah, it's pretty. I'll remember in a second. So you're in a hotel room in Melbourne?
Yeah. Day number 6 today of 14.
So flash, right? Like, do you have like a bubble bath?
Unfortunately not. I was really gunning for a bath, but it's pretty good. It's a nice
Yeah.
hotel, and I've got a little bit of a view. I'm down in Docklands. You know that Ferris wheel they built years ago that never really ended up working? That
Yep.
that
Yep.
is my view,
Oh,
and
that's good. Does it
I'm having
sparkle?
a pretty good time. It
Yeah,
doesn't
cool.
sparkle. No.
I saw your post where you said like, we were, as troubadours, we were always sort of like sleeping on couches and, well, maybe you not so much, but but like on couches and floors and corners and just on tour, like trying to find somewhere to sleep after a show, and so how flash it is to actually, to get a hotel room, and if you can hold on to that concept for long enough, you'll be right.
Yeah. Well, it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, cool. What do you want to play us to start off?
I'll play. I've had a lot of songwriting time lately since I finished the tour, so I'll
Hmm.
play a newer song.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This is called "Moonlight on Your Skin." The taxi driver asked where we were going. The city lights were dancing in your eyes. Not sure if anyone knew we'd be shown, but your friends all smiled when you arrived. And everyone we met, they kinda just looked past me, though I understood their reasoning. I bet every other person at this party must be jealous of the moonlight on your skin. The snow is coming down outside our window. The hotel curtains swayed on through the night. We tossed and turned like dreams upon the wind blow. Being so far from home never felt so right. You said sometimes it's like your mind runs off without me. Whatever it is, won't you let me in? I said I'm thinking all the stars in Chester County must be jealous of the moonlight on your skin. Mm. It's been a while since I last saw you homeland. You call from time to time and let me know the kind of life that I let slip through my hands, and that heart that I'm still trying to let go. Now every night flies by a little faster, and all my stories end the same way they begin. I'm happy that you found your ever after, but I'm still jealous of the moonlight on your skin. Oh, I'm happy that you found your ever after, but I'm still jealous of the moonlight on your skin.
Ah, that's a pretty one, isn't it? Goodness, it's lovely.
Thank you, Mel.
Ah, that's cool. I'm happy to hear some new songs. That's a cracker too.
Thanks.
I feel like this lucky person who just gets to sit here and hear beautiful songwriters. It's very nice. Steph just chimed in there and said that the song name that it was Kathy's song, the one that I didn't tell you before.
Kathy's song.
Yeah, Kathy's song. Yeah. I'll remind you before your next song. You can. It's very rare, but you can lean your guitar in a little closer next time. It was a little tiny bit quiet, but I didn't want to interrupt you
Okay.
because it was too pretty and your voice was perfect. So it was just like it was too nice to stop you.
Thanks. It is a very quiet. A lot of people don't think it, but it is a very quiet guitar actually. So sometimes it is hard like that in an acoustic room where the guitar is a lot quieter than the voice.
Well, it's funny because on these streams, like I joined in with the songwriters the other day, Philadelphia songwriters, and it's interesting to notice that like the guitars have a tendency normally to be, they're quite bassy normally, and then they start to suck out the vocal, and so normally I have to say keep the guitar away, but nah, you can come closer and I reckon it'll like be the most perfect balance, and it'll be great. So yeah, you can come closer. It's very pretty song. You made me think I should respond with a song about the moon.
All right.
Just because this is the one I want to record. Like I want to record an album, but this sort of seems strange to record an album right now because we kind of can't do anything with it. So I thought if I just record a song at a time, slowly. This is the one I kind of want to do next, but I'm never very sure how to decorate it. So if you have any ideas when I finish, you can tell me.
Is it a new? It's a new song?
This is like a new one, as in the past 6 months, I think. Yeah. So it's the one that I keep trying to decorate it, and then I change my mind, and I'm going like it's such a simple thing. I probably should just put the banjo down, but it's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you overthink everything. All right, I'll play it. Put me on here. There's you there. Dark night, how do I honor you? Stars so bright, whisper moon. Drove home with the sky lit by jewels. Sea green, variations on a theme. And I'm catching treasures of the deep inside of me. Give me a line, I'll go fishing. What's beneath, what's unseen? From this perspective, everything shimmering. Sunlight on my skin, shade too lingering. Midnight mermaid blue, shining like a mirror on the earth. Change my point of view, teach me how to live this lovely life. Dark night, how do I honor you? Stars so bright, whisper moon. Drove home slowly, feeling that you know me. Sky still, rather calm everything in your arms. Midnight mermaid blue, shining like a mirror on the earth. Change my point of view, teach me how to live this lovely life. Midnight mermaid blue, shining like a mirror on the earth. Change my point of view, teach me how to live this lovely life. Ryan in the sea, listening to the waves crash in my dreams. Everywhere I go, learning how to live this lovely life of mine. There you are.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Well
That's
done.
the
Well, I think it works. It would work anyway. With it, like,
with hip
however
hop
you.
beats, like beats,
Yeah.
put the beats under it.
I think so.
It would
But I
actually
think
work
it.
with beats, you know.
I think it works like that, and then I think you can also go all out if you wanted to and add a lot. It's sometimes
Yeah,
it's hard to know, isn't it? Like what to do with the song.
yeah. I think like I kind of got to this stage where I've stripped everything back. You know, like I love covering songs and things and pulling everything off them. I am still learning your song that I said the other day when I asked Daniel to play. I
I
said I'm learning his song Manitoba, but I got a little bit stuck in the end there.
I
So
have to send the words to you. I have to
yeah,
send the
yeah,
words.
and he didn't send me the words, so I was like, oh, okay, right. Otherwise, I would have like maybe like you know, had it ready for tonight, even though that probably would be quite nerve-wracking to play in front of you.
That would be great.
Jeez, it's pretty. It's such a Manitoba's such a cracker song, like such a beauty melodically, and all round. So
Thanks.
so Fiacra says it needs cello. Fiacra, I think maybe it needs a bit of you too. You can play on it as well. What do you reckon? There's some lovely people tuning in there. G'day, Tommy from in New Zealand. And yeah, it's all good. So we'll tell everybody now about your t-shirts. You've got t-shirts, have you, to help fund the hotel room?
Yeah, and people have been really great about it. Basically, a friend of mine just did this design and sent it through, and so we're selling 100 t-shirts to pay for the cost of the quarantine. Because obviously the cost, like, it's a bit of a downer. It's already like a certain amount of work that can't happen, and then expensive flights back, and a lot of time off tour. So
Yeah.
it was really nice of people to get the t-shirts, and they can go to Bandcamp and grab one if they like, and I'll send it out when I get out of quarantine. I'll post it.
That's it. You can't post it out of you couldn't you could post it out in plastic bags from quarantine with do not open for 14 days.
We're actually not even allowed to get things sent here into quarantine. They're super, obviously, super strict about what comes in and what goes out.
Yeah, I thought you could get things in, but yeah, that's interesting that you can't get anything sent in. But that's all right. Luckily, you're a self-contained man with your guitar, and what else do you need really?
I know.
A bed, a guitar, that's like heaven.
Yeah, it's a piece of quiet.
I have to admit that I did actually think. I'm so sorry. I didn't know the footy was on, and if you suddenly realise, I'm like, damn it, I really want to watch the footy. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Cool. What do you want to play now?
I'll play a song called Back to Nova Scotia.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Try and put that. She's driving back to Nova Scotia with every note that he wrote her, riding shotgun under the prairie skies. She said goodbye, Manitoba, and all the friends that told her it's alright to lose yourself in love sometime. See, every heart she held before with one foot already out the door, but this time he caught her in the hallway. And he said, I just spent the whole night thinking about my whole life, thinking how I can't find a reason to stay. There's nothing left to say. Life got in the way. So he's on the next plane back to Sydney. The tired heart shaking within to see that California coastline fade. But he figured every ticket cost the same. A place you can't go, there's no use changing a heart you won't know. And a 15-hour plane's a good way to slowly grow with the choices we made. See, every heart he held before with one foot just about to board. This time she caught him on the runway. She said, I just spent the whole night thinking about my whole life, thinking how I can't find a reason to stay. There's nothing left to say. Life got in the way. It's life that spins us round. Oh, Someday you'll see what you've been trying to find lies in somebody you tried leaving behind. If you're back in Nova Scotia and I'm on the next bus over the border, or I'll go by water, whatever it takes. See, all this time I only wanted to hold you, and there's things I never told you, so please just listen while I try to say it straight. We could spend our whole life thinking about this one night, thinking that maybe we're both insane. But who's to say what's right? And who's to know what lies ahead? All I know is that these feelings won't change, and there's nothing left to say. We were both born astray. Life got in the way. Oh,
Woo-woo! Oh, I need to
So,
remember to give you a fix it thing there. Ah, cool. That's a I think the other day when I tuned into one of your morning sessions, that was the first song you played, and I was like, actually, it might have been the one that I then sent you the message. Can you
All right.
can you play on here again? Very beautiful. Beyond is tuned in there, hanging, bro. um, Tommy. Yep, cool. Richard wants us to get the guitar louder, but then I'd have to ask you to adjust your chair. Will you adjust your chair for me?
I can adjust
What do
the
you want?
chair.
What do you want? You want it
Oh,
on a seat or on a couch?
on a seat. There's
Can
only
you
one other
can you
there's only
turn to your left? Okay, yeah, sort of there. And can you just give me a little like a 5 second sing just so I can check it? Okay, okay, and give a strum for me. Yeah, good. That's the best we're gonna get, I reckon. I was like, I hope you don't mind me telling you to move your chair around.
No, that's right.
I when you said was the last song a new song, I haven't written hardly anything for a little while, but last week I wrote 2 songs, so I was sort of overexcited. Actually, and then a pile of little tiny ideas have come together, so I've got to work on them. But I'll play you one of the new ones, I reckon.
How do you usually write songs in full, or do you have like little bits lying around, or a lot of half songs, or how do they come together for you?
Like that's why last week I actually had a day where I could just sit and write, and so I actually made myself like sit there and I actually typed like 5 chapters of a book, and then when I finished that I thought there was a bit of a crap book. I better just like write a song. So just I kind of condensed one of the chapters down into this song, and I made myself finish it because I had actually had time to sit down. But so that one, luckily, it still is. Yeah, so it kind of came out in full in the sense that I haven't added anything else to it. And then the one the next day I wrote for a friend who was telling me about growing up, and I wrote a song sort of quickly for him. But otherwise, there's about 800 messages on my phone of melodies and things. How about you? How have you been writing?
Yeah, often like I'll get the initial idea, and that will run usually for like half a song that I'll end up with, and then have to kind of come back to that and work on it and piece it together. Sometimes that
Yeah,
initial inspiration can run for the full song, but I usually often end up having a lot of half songs that I feel are worth finishing. But then I'm often a bit, because I'm always touring and I'm not that good at finishing songs on tour. So it's often what I wait until I get a week off to really kind of sit down with a pile of half songs and
yeah.
work around them.
It was funny, like to actually have a day. Like I didn't realize how much like homeschooling and stuff. How you kind of everything's so full in your head, and it's not even like an hour. So to actually like go and sit and just like be able to write. Oh, I can actually sit down and write now. It was mad. But also I meant I had to enforce. I think you're right. I think I probably got like half the song out, and then sort of enforce the rest of it to come out on that day. Oh, well, I'll play it then. It's not very fancy, and it doesn't really go anywhere. But it's sort of it's a bit of a bit of a summer love song. That's very short. And so then I went and recorded it on my computer, and I added some like neat guitar solos on it. So it actually I like it better with my extra bits on it as well. Things that I never do. I never have time to do that, and I never put multi-layer on my songs either. I kind of always strip them back. So anyway, it is called "Take Me to the Sea." Okay. crazy's going on. I didn't know that was... Oh no, it's fine. That means something else is wrong. Hang on. Nope, that's just my playing wrong. Okay. Take me to the sea. I just wanna be in your dark arms. Feel your skin warm to my touch. Take me where you are. Your small room, second floor, where we lay watching the sun. Cross the window, cross the bay, with the curtains pulled away, and we'll stay in the heat all day. Collect me from the train, greet me with that smile across your face. Light your eyes, I will be loved. Show me everything. Take me to the beach, let the waves watch us play, rolling us in. Then come back to your room with the salt on our skin and the warmth of the sheets in the heat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Show me what you've got. All these promises are what I want. Hold my hand, show me the way. Take me to the sea. I just wanna be in your dark arms. Feel your skin warm to my touch. I will be loved.
So that's a brand new song.
Yeah, it's a brand new. That's the last week one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like it's a bit different to my normal thing, but I was like, actually, I was listening to JJK Troubadour record, and I was just talking to some friends overseas who were by beaches, and I just like wanted to go there. So, there you go. That's so I think that's another one to do up. This album's going to sound like fully kooky, eh? The new one.
Look, it's great. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you have plans to record, or like what do you think you'll be doing?
You know, like what I want to do, because like we've been, like things like nights like this, or talking to musicians and Global Music Match and other things I've been doing. Like I kind of want to do like each song with a different person. So I just sound like me, and then add like a piece of distant music to each to each one, and that would be kind of cool. Like that first one, I once played it with Colin McAnomera, who's this beautiful fiddle player, and I really, 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 really want him to play on the recording, and whereas that one I just played, I think is going to be more kind of chill with beats and things like that, which is just that's not my usual self, but it'd be fun to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm doing home recording, and I got some nice mics. So I've normally borrow things or turn up at people's places and record, but I actually can do it here. I've done a few mixes, and now it's sounding quite cool, which is great.
That's awesome. That's a skill I've never been able to get into. But yeah, so I really commend anyone who can.
Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, I've always, like you just said, I've never really wanted to get into it because there's so many brilliant engineers, and I can't. I'm like, why would you? When I'm a songwriter and I play and sing, and I'm good at that. Why would I want to like learn sound engineering? But at the same time, in this particular time, we kind of can't. Everything gets open, close, open, close. One thing you could rely on is a microphone and a Logic Pro, and you could put something into it and share it with people, and that's cool.
Yeah, and also like it's what you know the sound that you like, and sometimes that's
Yeah,
hard to explain to something else. So even
yeah,
if you are less technically skilled with the equipment or whatnot, it can still work.
yeah. I think I've gotten much fussier on the sound that I actually want, and or maybe I've just been able to communicate it better. But normally I would have just nodded and said, "Oh, that's okay." But now I'm like, "Can you just take the tops off, please, and just bring this up?" And no, and it's good. What do you want to play now?
I'll play one off the new album, and then I will play I'll play Manitoba after.
Yay!
It's exactly 1 year today since that album came out, so it's I'll play a few songs off that. This is called.
Oh, happy birthday!
This one is
record.
All the Ghosts Still Talk About an Angel They Once Knew. Between the stars in California and the coast in New South Wales, the demons cut some corners, the hellhounds got your tail. Every part's forsaken, the mystics change each night. The broken hearts keep breaking and the road dogs learn to die. And every dream gets tangled up in blue. All the ghosts do talk about an angel they once knew. Like a West Australian sunset, her every move shifts time. She's flying over the Indian Ocean to find someplace else to shine. And man, there's nothing like some distance. Make you study mistakes and no feeling worse in your heart. Resisting the choices you couldn't make, the type you can't take back no matter what you do. All the ghosts do talk about an angel they once knew. It's funny how some faces will always wind their way into your dreams. Yeah, even if your heart can't really place it, find out what it means. Between the Rocky Mountain highways and the dark side of the moon, these northern skies of eyes feel like spies outside the same room where you used to lie in with her. Now you lie and say you're fine, but a lonesome, lonesome drifter you can feel but you can't find. And a memory casts a spell you can't break through. All the ghosts do talk about an angel they once knew. All the ghosts are watching them, catch your every move. tally up each heart you break, and they judge each turn you choose. They all know where you've come from, they all know what you've seen. They all fear what you run from, they've all shared the same dreams, and they all pray you don't make the same mistakes as them too. All the ghosts do talk about an angel they once knew. They've all seen love get tangled up in blue. All the ghosts do talk about an angel they once
Woo woo! I've got to turn your echo off. Sorry, every time I do that, I can hear myself echo back at you. Sorry. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? So that's off the. So it's the first birthday of your album today. Nice. Do you want me to sing
Yeah,
happy birthday to
20,
your record?
25th of September.
Cool. That's a cracker. How was New Zealand?
It was wonderful. Yeah, it was amazing. I landed there the first week of June, so I was able to do all the Australian shows. Like, I feel like the luckiest musician ever because I've been able to play like almost 200 shows since September last year, and the New Zealand tour was good. Yeah, we played 52 shows in
Yeah.
all over both islands. Every town I'd played before, like every town that I'd ever played, and then a lot more. They were all sold out. They were all really good crowds and cool people. I had my friend Tim Winterflood, who you know, he was on the tour.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of fun. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful way to see that country again, and a nice country to be locked into, which I was at the end. I was about to get the flight back out after the last show, which is when New Zealand kind of went into their own lockdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not a bad place to be locked down in the world, really, is it?
No, I mean I'd literally met these awesome people at the very last gig, and I was at the airport and wasn't able to get the plane, and so they sort of said, just come and stay with us, and I just went, and they had this big house on the beach with a recording studio in it, and yeah, it was just a beautiful time.
Yeah, how cool. That's a good, lots of good luck there. And
Yeah.
I love, I have to admit that that's the thing I miss from, yeah, realizing one that I actually tour Europe a lot, and that's probably one of my main, that's like a major part of my life, going over there. But then, like I said, there's encounters that you have with awesome humans. You know how much you need them, and how
Mhm.
also how much they then inspire your songs back as well. So, I mean, there's great encounters with humans here, except that we weren't allowed much. So I've been talking to the sky a
Yeah.
lot and yelling at the neighbours. Hello, hello. I'll play a song. I'll play a song called "Lover's Home," just because I feel like playing that one. Okay, I'll see you in a second. I'll just tune myself. Sorry, you got the. It's not cold here. It's just a little bit cold. Drive, we just drive far away. rambling. Hold me when I wake. I will give, I'll never take. Home, home, my lover's home. Home, home, my lover's home. My lover's home. Watch you sleep tonight. My lover's home till the morning light. My lover's home. Home. My lover's home. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I've heard that one before, right?
Yeah,
Would
I
that
played
be?
it at that gig we played together. Yeah,
Yep,
I think
beautiful.
I often save it for the end of the end of a show because I like sending people off in there, sort of
Yeah,
calm them down, you know.
yeah. It's very kind of it puts you in a state. That song, you know.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I wrote it on it's a kind of a long story, but a friend of mine gave me a friend of mine, I gave him a present. I gave him a present to go watch James Brown for his birthday, and then when my birthday came around, he um we were going out, and he he went round to his friend's house and picked up this fantastic resonator guitar, and he said, "Okay, here you go. This is for your birthday." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like awesome!" Anyway, so I had that guitar, and then we broke up or whatever, and I wrote that song on it just because it was the most beautiful thing. It was a Gillet resonator, um, and um, and then a year later or whatever, he lost his friend's electric guitar, so he came around and said, "Can I have that guitar?" And I was like, "What? Okay." So I gave him the guitar, and because like it's not really a present, like it's the most exquisite thing in the universe. Is can't I didn't really think he was going to give it to me, but he took it off me, and then he gave it to his mate whose guitar he'd lost, which was just really funny. But I really, really want the guitar back one day just to write another song on it, you know.
Yeah,
It's Oh, it's like a wooden Gillet resonator. It was so ridiculously beautiful.
nice.
I think the
What is
song
the
was called a
song?
guitar, to tell you the truth.
What is the song called?
Lover's Home.
Love the song. Nice.
Yeah. Um. What have you? Oh yeah. What you've got my favorite one coming up.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that right?
I do want to play this because this is a song that I haven't played that often. Like, I'm sure, I don't know about you, but like with me, I'll make like an album of a collection of songs, and often a lot of those just never make it into the live set, so
Yeah.
they just don't get played that much. And this is one of those that, for whatever reason, it just never really ended up on stage, and so I haven't played it that much. And every now and then, someone will ask me to do it at the gig, but I'm just not that confident with the song yet. So, with that introduction, um,
Yeah. Cool.
but I will at 9 o'clock, Mel. I've actually got to take a call. We'll get on another Skype call, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Um,
So shall we round this up? We'll call this the end of the night.
the last round.
Yeah. We'll make this the last one. Okay. And then
All right.
I will play one for one everybody after, and I'll say goodnight to you, okay? Because it's in 7 minutes time.
So this is Manitoba, and I will send you I do have the lyrics typed up, so I'll send them
Okay.
in an email. Send me your email, and I'll.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
I remember the street name. Remember the front porch. I remember my friend saying, "Hey, come meet this one girl." Remember shining like an ember through a snowstorm, but I guess the rest is in the past. We got to talking. Said she was from this place, and I could see the belonging on her face. She said these nights are getting pretty good at running away, so we best not give it a chance. I swear the city lights didn't shine till they were in her eyes. And I never hated goodbyes till I got to hold her. So maybe all these wasted nights were just here for me to realize what lay hidden under the skies in my toe. She wore that blue dress, kissed the red lights, and maybe again once on Main Street at midnight. We sat on the town hall steps, and for one night felt like the world stopped spinning round. These stars can keep falling, these hearts can keep shaking. Let's just hold on to the dreams that we're making. There's 1,000 ways to lose your mind, but she's still the best one I've found. I swear the city lights didn't shine till they were in her eyes. And I never hated goodbyes till I got to hold her. So maybe all these wasted nights were just here for me to realize what lay hidden under the skies in October. And it feels good till it's all gone, and we're both left with a dream we don't believe in. It plays out like a sad song, 'cause we both kept trying to run from what we needed. At the bottom of a bottle, like a trick of the light, we're falling apart every other night. And I look back now that it's faded away, and there's times I really wish I'd stay. But I remember the airport goodbyes and the sad songs. Remember the all-night driving just to get home. I remember the look in her eyes when she said maybe we'd be better off alone like this. Cause all of these city lights couldn't keep her warm at night. And every set of crying eyes is gonna need a shoulder. There's still nothing like the words goodbye. It can hit you right between the eyes. And the voice that hides deep inside saying, man, I could have told you. Maybe we're just bound to run forever like these skies out in Manitoba.
Woo woo!
I've got to send you the lyrics for that song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was singing along and harmonizing. Yeah, and if I see you down the road one day, we can stop on the street and play it. I wanted to, it's great. if you wanted to, like you don't have to, but if you desire to do another quick song, you're welcome to go for it
Oh,
right
thanks.
now. Do you want to?
I've only got 2 minutes there.
2 minutes left. Yeah, no, that's good. I kind of don't even want to play a song after that one because I
No,
like
no,
it
no.
so much.
You should definitely.
But
Sorry, sorry, I
I'll,
have to run.
I'll say goodnight to you and I'll let you go. And everybody say goodnight to Daniel and thank you so much. And go and buy his T-shirt so that it can pay for the hotel room and you know, get the Happy Birthday album. I'm sorry, the album that's having its birthday today and all of that. I put the link above for anybody looking for it. So good night, Daniel. Enjoy your
Thanks,
hotel
Mel.
room, and if you feel like writing a song in the next week when you're still in there, I'll send me a message. But see
Thank
ya.
you. Always a pleasure. See you, everybody.
It's so nice to see you. Yeah,
You too.
it's going to. All right. So, one more. Well, Fikra's there. Okay, so like I have to just like finish with a John Spillane song, right? Because I'll take this off. That was cool. Okay. Okay, all right. Last song, but that was lovely, and this is called "All the Ways I Wander" by John Spillane. Oh, hang on. My guitar's in like a crazy tuning for that last song I played for you. You guys can guess what my tuning was. It wasn't Dag or whatever. It was quite an unusual one. All the ways you wander, all the ways you roam, all across great oceans, all across the foam, the faraway houses, the sun sets on fire, searching for the island of your heart's desire. The sun is always shining, and oranges grow on trees. You only have to wait 2 seconds there for everything you please. In a garden of only, in the circle of light, searching for the island of your heart's delight. And if you take the long way, if you take the long way home, down with the magicians and the dreamers roam, the mountains of morning, the valleys of night, all across great oceans, all across the foam, the faraway houses. The sun sets on fire, searching for the island of your heart's desire. Good night, everybody. Nice to see you, and good night, Fiona and Hannah and Tommy and Richard, Meg, Sunny, Nadia. Sweet dreams, and thanks for tuning in, even though the football's on. See you again next week. Next week, I have a band who are called Kern, an Irish band, and they're going to join me, which will be awesome. All right. See you again soon. Oh, and if you do want to, I have on the link above, I have a Patreon, which I don't make things for the Patreon. I just make stuff for here. But if you ever feel like just chucking $5 a month in or something, then that would also be cool. But anyway, good night, sweet dreams, and have a lovely evening. Bye.